heading over into TikTok. So ladies, make sure y'all let me know if y'all can hear this.
One thing I can't stand is a man that knows he's too fine. You know you look good. You know that we know you look good. And everybody around you knows that you look good. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous combination. Dangerous man. It's a dangerous man. A man that knows he's fine. Lord. Won't he do it? Man that just knows he looks good. Because why do you look like that? Why do you look like that? Why are you walking around here looking like that? One thing I can't stand.
All right, ladies. So I don't know if she clickbaiting or what, but is there any truth to that? Y'all can popcorn on this. I ain't gonna call on nobody.
Well, what exactly was what exactly happened? I don't know. Maybe it went over my head. Like,
I think she's saying, like, if a man know he looks good, he's trouble or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah,
what?
she
I
said-
feel like that's so far and few. Like, okay, men are in categories, right? You have handsome men, you have pretty men, you have ugly men, but like a man who's just fine, like that is such a rare occurrence.
Mm-hmm.
That rarely happens for women to be like, oh my gosh. Even then, I mean, sometimes a man who's extra fine might know he's fine. So some examples of that could be and that's not to say that I think these particular men are like, the best thing since sliced bread, but an example would be maybe Boris Kojo or Tyson Beckford, or what's the one dude who played football? Odell, is it Odell Brown or Beckham?
Odell Beckham. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, like that man is like, people would consider them like fine. You get what I'm saying? But like it's so rare. But those kind of men to some extent can be trouble, because I feel like sometimes women do just gawk, do anything just to be in their presence. Don't mind sharing them. Sometimes those particular men can get women doing some things that they may not do for a man who may look like Flavor Flav or something.
Is some of a man being fine associated to clout? Because I noticed, I mean, obviously you're gonna use famous people for reference points because we all know what they look like. But do you ever get that feeling when you're out and about just living your life? Just a guy just at the grocery store, just super fine. For any of y'all.
So I think there might have been a little bit of clickbait, because you could have like being fine, that could be in the eye of that person, because I've dated some not so attractive people before, and they still thought they shit didn't stink. So
that's true.
And no shade to Jay-Z, because I'm not calling him ugly, but people do say that about him, and he walking around with his head down. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z, if you watching this, I'm not calling you ugly, my brother. I love him and Beyonce, but I just think that could be in the eye of there's some men out there who may not be the most attractive, but they still walking around here like they are.
For me, it's just like, you can be fine, just don't think you're finer than me. Don't be in the mirror longer than I am. Don't be taking more selfies. Like, I like a man that knows that he's attractive, but it's not like that's his personality. It's all about like his looks, and he in competition with me. I don't like that. That's where I draw the line. But you can be fine though.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, another example would be Aaron Pierre.
Who?
Aaron Pierre.
Right. I feel like he's a man that knows he's handsome, but you could tell he's just chilling. You know what I mean? He's not trying to be the cutest person in the room against a bunch of men or women. So yeah, I agree with that.
Miles in the chat said, what else is he supposed to do? Make sure y'all hit that like button. April, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, my opinion on it is, she said dangerous. That man is dangerous. And it goes back to another podcast. I think we were on Souls of Thoughts, where it's their options are endless because they're so desirable physically. So the person that is fine and handsome, he's going to have 20 options versus the average Joe who doesn't portray that good looks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the options will be out there more so because he is overly handsome.
Okay, so let me ask
And
y'all,
that's
do
just on a
y'all
on
oh, go ahead.
physical, because you can be handsome and good looking with your personality as well, but that's a whole different level of it. But
So let me ask y'all, ladies, do y'all feel like that's a bit of a catch-22 then? Like, okay, so if you go after the guy that you think is like extremely attractive, right? You understand that his options are vast and he may not have the type of self-discipline required to be monogamous. So do you adjust and date medium ugly?
I
Well, so
don't.
many women date medium ugly dudes every day anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the average man not walking around looking like Aaron Pierre. Let's keep it a bean. So I mean, most of the time that's what we
I
are
don't even
with
know who.
anyway. And that's not to say that they're medium ugly. They just might not be fine. They might just be handsome. They might just be cute. They might just be, you know what I mean? It doesn't, and that's it. I'm gonna say another thing too, right? Just because a man is fine and he's attractive doesn't necessarily mean I want him either. So
Right.
yeah,
right,
here
man.
is fine, but I might be attracted to Joe Schmo, even
Right.
though he may not be Aaron Pierre fine. He's still handsome, but that's
Yeah.
still probably more up my alley than Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had to look him up. I know who that is. I didn't know him by his real name.
Yeah, when you say like go after the guys, like I'm not even going after these guys. So if they're not, I'm
That
not
part.
going after any guy.
I'm
So
not going after any guy, period.
right at all. So it's like
No, no,
handsome.
no.
I'm
No,
not
what
gonna know until you come and talk to me. You
no,
know
I'm
what I'm
saying, no, I'm saying like, okay, so of the guys that are in the spot y'all in, if the
saying?
guy that catches your eye the most is the one that approaches you, like, do you kind of are you weary of him because you understand like everybody, like all the rest of the women in here are kind of like eyeing him too, versus the guy that's kind of it might be somebody he might be for a particular taste, and he comes over and talks to you. Which one are you less weary of in the trust department? Let's say you're in your you're in your intentional bag.
I
Well,
say
I
it's.
think, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
I think when a woman is assured of herself and she knows her worth and she really has healed and she really has done the work and she truly love herself, that's insecurity when you're worried about physical looks. Because in a relationship, I mean, physical looks is what's going to get you in the door, but it's going to take a little bit more than physical looks to keep that relationship going. So I think once as a woman, when she gets to an emotional maturity level and when she knows herself, she knows her worth, she's good with it. If every woman wants you and you can be taken away that easily, then you're not for me.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna think every guy in the room wants me anyway. So
That's
it's
what I'm
just,
Talk.
you
So
know,
I'm
so
fine too, baby. So you should be worried
exactly
about who
like we
talk
both
Right.
fine.
talk to me.
We both
Exactly.
look
But
good.
Classic.
also, every man that is dangerously handsome is not all out here
Exactly.
just trying to smash it. Maybe at some point in their life, maybe.
I
But
think I think I'm sorry not to cut you off,
no,
Liz.
you good, you good.
But I think what will make me more weary is if I am somewhere and I see a handsome guy, in 1 minute I see him in this girl face. Next minute I see him in another girl face. He hugging this girl. He all in this girl face, all in the
Yeah.
same party. That's the guy. It's like, no, 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 no. Don't talk to me. I don't even want to be seen with you just based on how you're moving in this spot alone with all of these women. Or if it's like I frequent a place and every time I see this handsome guy, he with a different girl within like a week or so,
Right.
time frame. Though that's the guy that's handsome that I would be weary of, just based off of his actions.
I got you. I got you. I got it. I hope y'all fellas listening, man. It's a lot of men in the chat. They normally active. They quiet today. He said so his actions are more dangerous than his
Absolutely.
looks.
Yeah,
When people show you
Absolutely.
who they are, believe it.
He's
absolutely.
showing you
Yes.
who he is. He's dancing around the room with different women. So
Being hot, being fast.
yes. Mhm.
That part.
Hey fellas, can we be hot?
That's
Classic.
not attractive.
Absolutely, they can be hot.
Yes, it's not attractive. And for me, it's like, why do you need all this female attention all the time? Different women, for me, I'm thinking it on a thinking of it on a deeper level. Like, is there something you're trying to overcompensate for? Like, what's going on? Like, why do you need that much attention all the time? It's odd to me. So.
Okay. Well, look, I'm only here to moderate. If y'all at any point, if y'all want a male POV on something, y'all can ask me. But I'm staying out of it tonight. I'm letting y'all cook. All right. So I feel like the ice is broken. If you like what you just saw, support the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and jump in the comments. Talk to me so we could crack these codes. If you want to support the channel monetarily, go to my website and cop some merch. www.theclassiccodes.com. Or you can shoot me a Cash App. Either way, stick to the codes.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Harden my heart and that harden the flow.